Simon, Ash, and Francisco from the Nice Game Publishing headquarters. And what we want to do today is invite you to peek at us starting a new office campaign.
Yes.
And show off a few of the things that we've been doing in the last few months.
I will walk these guys and you through the start of a new campaign. So everyone has one of these sheets, which they're going to keep throughout the entire campaign. And we've sort of based the aesthetic and some of the effects off like a character sheet in a role-playing game. So what we're going to do today is we're going to start the campaign and play the first chapter of those 21 games to show you all how it works, and also how the gameplay works, because it's been developing as we go along.
One of the major things we've added to the campaign since Essen is a little prologue section where we basically hold the player's hand as we make the initial character sheet choices.
So now we've got a name. We need to choose our first attribute that we're going to get a dot in. So we've got, we'll choose one dot from the first three sections: resources, abilities, and psyche. And underneath these, we have the more specific kinds. So we have underneath resources, we have kindred, mortals, and wealth. Beneath abilities, we have subterfuge, warfare, and occult. And under psyche, we have cruelty, mercy, and detachment. So the choices you're making here are a little bit blind, but they will influence a couple of things. They'll influence your campaign score at the end of the game. They'll influence, in some ways, our initial relationship with each other. If we share a dot, we're going to have a different relationship as far as winning an era than the other player does. And the last thing is that as you build your stats, this will determine the kinds of stickers that you can apply to characters. So if you keep making cruel choices, you're going to have cruel characters that you introduce to the world. So part of the reason that we do this is to give right off the bat some different positions that we have in the campaign game, but also it's to establish this character that we have, which is separate to the clans that we play. So it's very important that the players get quickly that I am this ancient being who, between different games, is going to control entirely different clans. So in the first game, I might be the Nosferatu, but in the second game, I'm going to be the Toreador. So it's important that you don't think that the clan leader that you pick in the first game is somehow you, or that you're tied to them for the rest of the campaign. We're going to trade clans because they're so powerful.
So you can actually try and get the same clan each time.
You can try to, yeah.
Or make a house rule for it. The next step in the prologue is going to be us choosing our clan for the first game of the campaign.
Yes.
And for this we have, for the very first game and this prologue choice, we have a limited selection of clans, which is going to be the Toreador, the Nosferatu, the Malkavians, and the Ventru.
So this is the clan that you will be taking control of in the very first chapter, and that's going to lead into the last step of the prologue, which is starting to seed the character deck with some more powerful ancillae. So one at a time, we're going to go to the character deck and draw 3 random cards. You can go first, Simon.
All right, let's see what my selection is. That's the Hardened Knight, the Concubine, and the Companion. Now, I have a certain proclivity for scholarly characters, and for some reason the Hardened Knight is a scholar. So that would be an obvious choice. Then again, all right, I'll do the Hardened Knight. Now, whenever you have a character gain status, there's a very simple process that you have to follow. You take the card out of the sleeve, you turn it around to reveal its ability, and you have to assign it the clan sticker of the clan that you're currently playing. And in this case, because we're in the prologue, that is going to be the sticker of the clan that we are going to play in the first game. So the Hardened Knight is going to be a Toreador. So one thing you can still do in the game is give characters names, but for these prologue characters, we'll not do that one, and it's completely optional in the game. So the Hardened Knight will remain the Hardened Knight.
Right. So the character sheets, we're going to take them. These become our record of the choices we've made through the campaign, and also of essentially our score throughout the campaign. But they don't come into play during a single game, so we're going to set them aside.